Good evening, everybody. Today is Thursday, June 4th, 2026, so approximately 7:32. Today is a special meeting of the Board of Education, Franklin Township Public Schools, Board Administration Campus, Main Conference Room. Can I have a motion to open up this meeting?
Seconded.
Moved by Bill, seconded by Jimmy. All in favor?
Aye.
Brian, can I have a roll call?
Mr. DeMaglio.
Yes.
Mr. Grippo.
Present.
Ms. Maris.
Here.
Mr. Parker.
Here.
Ms. Rafiq.
Here.
Ms. Wells.
Here. Here.
Here, we have a quorum. Brian, can you read the Open Public Meeting Act statement?
In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Public Law 1975, Chapter 231, Sunshine Law, copies of the public meeting notice were sent to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, the Franklin Reporter, Tap into Franklin Township Clerk Manager, district schools, offices and associations, PTO presidents, and posted on the district website.
All right. All right, folks, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Lori, can you lead us?
Where is it?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. All right, folks. We're going to open up comments to the public, from the public, 5 minutes only. Agenda items only. Can I have a motion to open up for public comments?
Motion to open public comment.
So moved by Nick, seconded by Bill. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Public is yours.
It's like at a wedding where you have to wait for the groom and bride to dance first. Can't speak and write at the same time. Well, I'm here to welcome the new guy.
Who's the new guy? We don't know who's the new guy yet.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out later. I was ready to come up when he was already up here. I guess I'll wait till he comes later. But I just wanted to say, while this isn't your last meeting, John, we are going to miss you. This place has changed over 10 years, and it's because of you. These other people help, but they did their best when they stayed out of your way. So we're going to miss you, and I hope you can tell your successor about the great relationship between this form of government and our form of government. Thank you.
Anyone else coming up? Mr. President. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, you almost got caught there.
Hello, Deb Perillo, Franklin resident, and I'm waiting for Wendy, she's not here yet, my co-president at the Franklin High School PTSO. Dr. Maroon, we would like to welcome you, hasn't been officially announced, but we would like to welcome you. And we're so very, very, very excited to have you. We look forward to having a long-standing, successful, happy relationship with you. We thank Dr. Rovalli for all that he's done, but we're looking forward to this new chapter. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, seeing no one else from the public, I move to close the public session.
Second.
So moved by Bill, seconded by Nick. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. All right, we have one item on the agenda, and which is P1, the superintendent contract approval. And I'm gonna read it. P1. Approve individual employment contracts with Dr. Jamel Maroon from September 1, 2026 or sooner, thereafter through June 30th, 2031, as detailed in the exhibit attached hereto and made a part of the minutes. The contract shall remain confidential until approved by this board. Can I have a motion to approve it?
So moved.
So moved by Mayor,
Second.
second by the board. Brian, give us a roll call on that one.
Mr. DeMaglio.
So I'm good with everything, but officially I will abstain.
Mr. Grippo.
Are we making comments now, Mr. President, or just voting
I will allow comments before we adjourn
from the board?
from the board.
Okay, I vote yes.
Ms. Maris?
Yes.
Mr. Parsons?
Yes.
Ms. Rafiq?
Yes.
Ms. Welch?
Yes.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Dr. Hopkins?
Yes. So moved. We have our new superintendent as of September 1. Before I have Dr. Maroon come up, as with the last board meeting, as you could tell with the dates, we have a little gap here. And we need someone to fill in that gap and steer the ship steady while that gap is here. And with that said, as announced last time, Dr. Dan Lagerin will be our interim superintendent as of July 1. Dan, can you come up to the podium and say a couple words for us?
It's your first test, Dr. Lager.
I will just say thank you, Board of Education, for putting your trust in me. I am.
Hey, we lost us.
But I think I think we need to do better. But I think I'm most excited about our superintendent. I think he did a great job selecting. I think we're going to do well in all this stuff.
Hold on, you use the mic, Dr. Dan. Yes, you do. As of July 1, this is gonna be your ship, so.
Testing. So in a word, thank you. We're all excited for Dr. Maroon. I'm excited for the summer. It's going to be a real busy and fulfilling summer. And thank you for putting your faith in me. But I'd rather the attention be on Dr. Maroon and of course Dr. Ravalli. Thank you.
All right. All right, the time everybody's been waiting for. After 4 months of searching for our next superintendent of schools, working with the consult group and creating a profile for our next superintendent, reviewing so many resumes and interviewing candidates for long hours. Even the superintendent that Dr. Maroon could contest to. We put him through the ringer, but our board of education have found the right person, Dr. Jamel Maroon. I will ask Dr. Maroon to introduce himself after the board voted already. And we will post a video message from him on our website tomorrow. You can also speak to him after the meeting or when he returns in September to lead this district. Thank you again. The podium is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not normally nervous, but today is a little extra nervous because I have my parents here and they don't usually travel with me to work events. So I want to thank them for being here. First, I'd like to begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to Dr. Hopkins and the members of the Franklin Township Board of Education for the confidence that you placed in me and for the opportunity to serve as the next superintendent of the Franklin Township Public Schools. I also want to take a moment to thank everybody who is here today, members of the admin team who've been incredibly welcoming and warm as I've come in, members of the various associations in the district, members of the community, including Mayor Kramer, and all of the council members who are here, Debbie from the PTO, and all of the other community leaders who are here joining us today. I recognize the importance of this decision and the responsibility that comes with it. I'm honored by your trust, humbled by your support, and excited to begin the work alongside of you in service of our students, staff, families, and community members. I'd also like to take a moment to thank my family who's here with me. Sorry. It's been really emotional lately.
Take your time.
All right. I want to thank all the members of my family and friends who are here with me, including Father Simon El-Hej, the pastor of the St. Charbel Church on the corner of Franklin Boulevard and Easton Avenue, my mom, my dad, my siblings, my family members, my friends, and my wife, Lisa. And thank you for your continued support, your encouragement, your patience over all these years. Your belief in me has helped guide me through every step of my personal and professional journey. And I'm grateful to have you here to share this very special moment. And to my two sons, Naz and Sav, or Nasif and Savino, thank you for always being my biggest supporters. You have shared with me thousands of students, countless evening meetings, weekend events, and more school activities than most kids could ever occur. However, through it all, you've always cheered me on, you've kept me grounded, and you've reminded me every day why this work matters. Everything we do as educators is ultimately about creating opportunities for children like you. And I think that's what drives me as I do my work. So I want to also take a moment, she's not here, but members of the Manville board were saying they were going to try to come, but we had our scholarship night, and that's where I was prior to coming tonight. And I want to thank the members of the Manville community for the opportunity to serve as their superintendent. I am incredibly proud of the work that we were able to accomplish over the last 5 years as superintendent and the previous 5 years before that. I'm grateful for all the relationships that I was able to build with the students, the staff, the families, and the Board of Education, and I look forward to that here. So for me, tonight is extra special and extra surreal because Franklin is more than just a community where I'll work. It's actually the community that helped shape who I am. My parents immigrated to the U.S. to escape a civil war. They came here to build a better future for our family. They arrived with little more than $50 and a dream.
Take your time. Take your
This,
time.
I'm telling you, I gotta start over. This is, it'll be now or when I retire when I cry like this, and that's about it, right? Thank you. So my parents immigrated here with $50 and a dream to escape the civil war in Lebanon. They arrived with little more than $50, and they decided that they wanted to provide their children with the opportunities they never had. Like many immigrant families here in Franklin right now, they settled where they had family connections, and that brought them to Central Jersey. And I always wonder why we didn't go to LA. The weather there is fantastic, right? But we're here. And my family originally settled in New Brunswick, and my parents worked really, really hard to build a life for our family, my siblings, and eventually we moved to Franklin. We lived on Arlington Avenue, my mom still is there, and they wanted to have a safe community where their children could grow and thrive. But more importantly to my parents, they wanted to be close to St. Charbel Church, the parish that they helped build. And that helped grounded us in this community. For me, many of my important childhood memories were made right here. I spent countless hours playing ball in our parks and on our streets and getting yelled at for playing ball in our parks and our streets, participating in community events, and building friendships that remain important to me today. I'm almost positive Mr. Grippo gave me detention, but I can't really prove that. And my connection to Franklin has remained strong over the years. No matter where my life has taken me, Franklin has always been my hometown. And that's what makes this opportunity extra special. Joining Franklin Township Public Schools is not simply the next chapter of my professional journey, it's an opportunity to give back to my community, to give back to the place that I call home. For more than 20 years, I've been privileged of serving as an educator and serving students, staff, and families in various roles, and most recently as the superintendent in the Manville School District. Through these experiences, one belief has remained constant. Every child deserves to be known, supported, challenged, and provided with opportunities to succeed. I believe that strong schools are built on strong relationships. They're built when students feel valued, when staff members feel supported, when families feel welcome, and when communities work together towards a shared vision for success. Franklin Township has a very proud history, exceptional staff, talented students, supportive families, and a strong tradition of excellence. And for those of you who know how far Manville away, it's literally the next town over. We would always look to what Franklin was doing to see what we can do and how we can grow and get better. So with that said, I'm very, very excited and recognize that I'm joining a district that has many strengths that are already in place. And I'm excited to learn from those who know this community best. And I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to recognize and congratulate Dr. John Ravalli on his retirement. Over the past several years, I've had the chance to work with John as a colleague here in Somerset. He's been a mentor to me and to many others in the field. For a lot of superintendents in our area, like I said, Franklin has been a district we looked for and looked to, that especially because of our focus on equity, strong community partnership, and thoughtful leadership. John, you've done a tremendous job leading this district, and I'm looking forward to building on the work that you have created. And I wish you nothing but the best in your retirement. I'm grateful for the relationship that we've built, and I look forward to you staying in touch and hearing all about Penn State and the RV and all that good stuff. And as we prepare for this new role, or as I prepare for this new role, my first priority will be in listening and learning. I look forward to meeting the students, the staff members, the parents, the community leaders, and all the residents in the township. I want to understand what you value most about Franklin, what aspirations you have for our future, and how we can continue to build on this district's success together. I believe that solutions best emerge when people feel heard, respected, and included in the process. My commitment is to lead with transparency, collaboration, integrity, and relentless focus on what's best for our students. The work ahead is important, and together we will celebrate successes, navigate challenges, and continue creating opportunities that prepare every student for a successful future. So I'm incredibly excited to begin this journey with you. I apologize for crying, and thank you again to Dr. Hopkins and the Board of Ed for this opportunity. Thank you to my family and friends for their unwavering support, and thank you again, Franklin Township, for your warm welcome. I look forward to serving alongside of you in the years ahead, and for the first time as your superintendent-to-be, go Warriors.
Mary, you want us to take the picture now or before we adjourn?
Let's do it now.
All right. Let's go up front, folks. Yeah. Hey,
There's a bill.
All right, folks, before we adjourn, as I've stated, I'm gonna slip in the good of the order for the board members. For the good of the order. Meher, you have anything for the good of the order?
Oh, my goodness, Dr. Hopkins, Dr. Hopkins. What did I say when we were walking up here? Do not call on me first. I gotta get my thoughts together.
Well,
But you're
I'm
right,
a table it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Welcome, where is Dr. Maroon? Oh, there you are. Welcome on board. Really looking forward to having you with us. Yeah, I see your sons too, pointing at him. And yeah, it's going to be a fun and challenging and beautiful journey.
All right, thank you. Claire?
Dr. Maroon, welcome. We look forward to working with you in the many years to come.
Thank you. Go ahead, Nick.
Welcome, congratulations, and I have my list started. I'll see you in September.
Jennifer?
Welcome.
Jimmy?
I will cede my time to Bill Grippa.
Lori?
Welcome, Dr. Maroon. We've spoken a lot over the past couple of weeks,
Oh, yes,
and
we have.
I'm very excited about your ideas for the future and where you're going to help us grow even further in Franklin. So, welcome.
Thank you. The floor is yours, Bill.
It's your turn. All right, very good. So, first of all, I only thought that Italians cry, so welcome to the club. It's many a time I've done that, many a time. And Jamel, you've been in my office many times, so I remember. Come a long way, baby, right? The first thing I want to do is to congratulate Brian Bonanno on a fantastic job that he did for the interviews. He provided pizza, sandwiches, but not only that, he worked with the management team that put this together, and he really had a servant's heart for many, many, many hours. I'm going to ask the new superintendent in September to figure out a way to give him some comp time, but we'll work on that. The man really worked to make sure that everything was in integrity. And I usually give Brian a hard time, but tonight I want to be easy on him. He did a wonderful job for us. The second guy who did a wonderful job is John Rivalli. He did move the needle on this district over the last 10 or 11 years. I remember the first time I met John, and I invited him. At the time, I was doing the 4th of July fireworks in Franklin. I raised the money for it, all that kind of stuff. Then it changed. But I remember that 11 years ago, on July 4th, I introduced him to Mayor Kramer at the stage. And that's when the relationship began between the school board, because John was focused on making sure that the municipality and the Board of Ed has worked together. And over the last 50 years that I've been here, this is my 50th anniversary, by the way, you'll hear about that more later. But anyway, over the last 50 years that I've worked here, it always wasn't like that. there were times that those guys up front there wanted to gut the Sioux Board for the taxes because we had a vote on the budgets. But since then, it's been peaceful, and it's been a great ride. And John has been truly a charismatic leader in Franklin Township, and a person who cared about the students, listened to everybody. I don't always get along with him because I don't mince words with people, but I really have the highest respect for everything he's done, for our pursuit of helping the Franklin Food Bank, for our pursuit of a new YMCA in town. He's been a cheerleader and made big progress on that project. And so many things, the preschool program, I could go on and on, Zoo Fall and everything else. So John, we're gonna miss you, and I'm sure that Jamel will follow in your footsteps. I talked about the rigor of choosing Jamel. There were many fine candidates, and I compare this, I'm glad we have a member of the clergy here, I compare this experience that I had with a conclave. Now you all know what a conclave is. We just have a wonderful hero, Pope Leo XIV. That was a conclave. This was a conclave. They locked the door. Brian stood in the hall. I didn't know if he had a gun or not, but he stood in the hall, he locked the doors. Couldn't go out, he had to go to the bathroom, you had to knock on the door. No one was allowed in. This was 5 or 6 nights, 6 to 11, every night, because we wanted to make sure we had the best candidate. We didn't always agree, then we came together. It was a fantastic experience, the bonding and the respect that we all built for one another to get this guy up here. And it got to one point that one night, they took out a box and had paper ballots. I said, what is this? This is what they do in the Sistine Chapel. And it would happen not to vote for him, but just to work for the process. It was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. So, Jamel, I welcome you on behalf of my own history in Franklin. I'm hoping that you create the footsteps that John Ravalli started. Thank you, and God bless.
All right.
And his 80th birthday party is in October.
I'm gonna extend the good of the order to the cabinet members that's up here. Brian, you have anything for good of the order?
I try not to speak, Dr. Hopkins, as you know. Jamel, I've had the pleasure to talk with you a few times. I expect we'll do great things together. We might have to bother somebody here on his boat or in his RV or in his pool every once in a while, but I look forward to working with you and your family, because you'll see this is a family too, so good luck. And thank you, Mr. Grippo. I'll have my request into you next week.
And
Oh, I forgot one thing, Mr. President. I wanted to dedicate my favorite Frank Sinatra song to Mr. Jamel. We have high hopes.
all right. And everybody keeps talking that Dr. Ravalli is leaving tonight. He still has a month with us. So I'm not going, but anything for the good of the order for you?
Sure.
Everybody saying all these wonderful things?
Absolutely, but I had 3 weeks left. Nice try. And so's Dan. He already stole my chair. No, Jamil, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your family. I'm especially happy for this community. I know you as a caring, empathetic, thoughtful leader. We've had many of conversations about students and programs before. I know you have the best interest of students always at the forefront of your decision-making. and it's always at the forefront of your mind. I could not be happier for this community. I think they're in wonderful hands. I can't wait to see the good things that you will continue to do here, the programs you'll create, the work you'll do with the cabinet members, the work you'll do with the board. I'm truly excited. I hope I'm invited back to visit. I certainly love this community. It's been a wonderful community. And I honestly, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I could not be happier for this community. So good luck to you. My number's the same. You have it. You had it before. You'll always have it. Whatever I can do to support you, I will answer. Not for him, but for you.
Thank you, Dr. Ravalli. And what I would say is I appreciate, I'm not going to say my goodbyes yet to Dr. Ravalli because he still have another board to run in June, so I'll save that for then. But I'm going to just talk about this process. I'm going to echo, number one, what Bill said, Mr. Gripple. Brian Bonanno did a heck of a job in at least organizing the meetings, and Bill said 6. It was absolutely more than 6. It was at least 11 or 12, or it was a lot. We had rounds of interviews, and we would stay in the conference room till 12, 1 o'clock at night. It was grueling. And but we did it for the love of this district. And like Bill said, that we had a lot of candidates, had some good candidates, but just like the cream, something had to rise to the top. And what I will share with the district is that your last interview with us, it was a wow. When we challenged Dr. Maroon, because we came in, the consultant team gave us some scripted questions. Before we met the last couple of candidates, we ripped that script up. We said we go write our own questions, and we gonna give it to him cold. As they're not gonna have a chance to think about it. And he came into the room. We asked him a question about this district. He opened up his computer, put the information that we asked him onto the screen without even blinking. And that was, we knew you was the guy. And we put, September 1, we're gonna put our faith and trust in you. You have an excellent cabinet that you're walking into. And a cabinet that has a lot of years of experience. But with that said, like I said, I'm not going to go on and on, but welcome aboard, and you was the strongest of the strong. With that said, can I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Hold on, we had a lot of things saying, Jake, and moved by Nick and second by who? Bill? Bill, you was that quick on the draw? You sure? All right. With that said, meeting adjourned.